Arkansas. Private Kenneth M. Sherman, Alexander, Alabama. Private Devin A. Slick, North Richland Hills, Texas. Private J. C. Spencer, Rogers, Arkansas. Private First Class Dustin W. Strelo, Foley, Minnesota. Private Paul A. Taylor, Grove City, Ohio. Private Michael A. Thornburg, Greenwood, Arkansas. Private Jason J. Kirkridge, Munster, Indiana. Private David M. Watson, Altoona, Pennsylvania. Private First Class Dana A. Webb, Ripley, Ohio. Private First Class Joshua A. Winnemore, Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Private First Class William L. Wright, Perry, Florida. Second platoon, platoon sergeant, is Drill Sergeant Clarence Morgan, Gates, North Carolina. The graduates of second platoon, Wolfpack, are Private Sean D. Manatullo, Pocatello, Idaho. Private Richard I. Andrews, Alliance, Ohio. Private Craig M. Ardner, Tiffin, Ohio. Private Jacob Arlano, Van Vleck, Texas. Private Luis A. Arvalo, Alvin, Texas. Private Matthew P. Bankert, Moreland, Wyoming. Private First Class Derek M. Beatty, San Antonio, Texas. Private John D. Berkman, Fairview Heights, Illinois. Private Michael L. Jane, Freedom, Pennsylvania. Private David Bowen, Musselwhite, Ohio. Private Thomas J. Bryant, Colony, Oklahoma. Private Brandon T. Clark, Columbus, Ohio. Private Anthony I. Damasca, Mason, West Virginia. Private Logan N. Drake, Malta, Ohio. Private Raymond T. Flurry, Connellsville, Ohio. Private First Class John C. Gibson, Warren, Michigan. Private Mac D. Grindstep, Spruce Pine, North Carolina. Private Zachary R. Hendricks, Sigourney, Iowa. Private Justin D. Henry, Buffalo, New York. Private Daniel L. Harrington, Graysville, Pennsylvania. Private Ryan P. Hines, Front Royal, Virginia. Private Fortune D. Horton, Aria, Ohio. Private Andrew P. Jackson, Cambridge, Minnesota. Private Tyler R. Johnson, Cambridge, Minnesota. Private Michael A. Kennedy, South Webster, Ohio. Private Nolan R. Coolrush, Shakopee, Minnesota. Private Benjamin J. Cruzcamp, Wellston, Ohio. Private Gary L. Lane, Barbaro, North Carolina. Private Tyler J. Leitner, New Philadelphia, Ohio. Private Brandon C. Newman, San Antonio, Texas. Private Adam D. Nosbush, Fairfax, Minnesota. Private Jeffrey J. O'Neill, Robstown, Texas. Private First Class Ayaz Parbatani, Miami, Florida. Private First Class Randy L. Perkins, Alexander, Arkansas. Private Nathan W. Ritchie, Wheeling, West Virginia. Private First Class Patrick M. Roach, San Antonio, Texas. Private Justin T. Schutz, Ashdown, Arkansas. Private Anthony J. Sheets, Lake Crystal, Minnesota. Private Zachary N. Sheffield, Enola, Pennsylvania. Private First Class Courtney A. Sifri, Augusta, Georgia. Private Adam M. Struve, East Molina, Illinois. Private Brian K. Sweeney, Columbus, Ohio. Private Michael A. Taylor, New Haven, West Virginia. Private David D. Banu, Spring Valley, Minnesota. Private James W. Thune, Monticello, Indiana. Private First Class Daniel E. Wakefield, Midland, Texas. Private Scott R. Rodolfsky, Elkmont, Wisconsin. Private First Class Matthew W. Wall, Spartansburg, South Carolina. Private Montavious West, Cleveland, Ohio. Private Justin M. Winmore, Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Private John M. Zirkle, Harveyville, Kansas. Third platoon, Platoon Sergeant, is Drill Sergeant Luifa Papulu, Pongo Pongo, American Samoa. The graduates of Third Platoon Night Stalkers are Private Shane M. Anderson, Oregon, Missouri. Private First Class Lucas L. Balzazak, White Bear Lake, Minnesota. Private Tyler J.D. L. Bernard, Merrill, Ohio. Private Jonte J. Brewington, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Private Andrew W. Bryan, Chicago, Illinois. Private First Class Lloyd M. Calhoun, Haran, Illinois. Private First Class Anthony M. Cornelia, Fontana, California. Private First Class Joshua J. Cliff, El Paso, Texas. Private James A. Crawford, Clinton, Oklahoma. Private Fernando Cruz, Los Angeles, California. Private Patrick L. Donato, Sioux City, Iowa. Private Brandon D. Dixon, Navarre, Florida. Private First Class Robert M. Fogel, Youngstown, Ohio. Private First Class Jeremy D. Graham, Roscoe, Illinois. Private First Class Ronald L. Hallwatts, Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Private Vincent C. Hancock, Eatonton, Georgia. Private Christopher E. Harvey, Simi Valley, California. Private Sean N. Henry, Buffalo, California. Private Brett A. Hicks, Greensboro, North Carolina. Private Caleb J. Hockel, Humboldt, Iowa. Private Colby L. Huckabee, Weatherford, Oklahoma. Private Thomas M. Jenner, South Bear, Vermont. Specialist Andrew C. Johnson, Food, Virginia. Private First Class William G. Johnson, Ashford, Alabama. Private First Class Chu H. Kim, Port Stewart, Georgia. Private First Class Michael B. Nord, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Private Mark A. Krugel, Burlington, Iowa. Private Christopher K. Beach, St. Joseph's, Missouri. Private First Class Marcus B. Love, Lambert, Mississippi. Private Jason L. Luke, Stanberry, Missouri. Private Vernon N. Marlowe, Malone, New York. Private Javier Martinez, Brooklyn, New York. Private Gary L. McCabe, St. Louis, Missouri. Private Matthew B. McKinnon, Florence, Alabama. Private Dustin A. Merchant, Waterloo, Iowa. Private Kevin L. Munoz, Deltona, Florida. Private Elijah D. Murphy, St. Louis, Missouri. Private Michael L. Myers, Bloomington, Indiana. Private First Class Christopher L. Parker, Pickerington, Ohio. Private Angel J. Coons, Forest, Mississippi. Private First Class Henry A. Cano, Lowell, Massachusetts. Private Lynn Rainwater, Denver, Colorado. Private First Class Charles C. Reams, Lavaca, Arkansas. Private First Class Edwin R. Rhodes, Quad Cities, Illinois. Private Michael S. Rivera, New York, New York. Private Eric J. Rowland, Anamosa, Iowa. Private Christopher D. Scanlon, Lowell, Massachusetts. Private Vincent C. Shimke, Thorpe, Wisconsin. Private Gregory L. Schmidt, Fairborn, Ohio. Private Samuel E. Simon, Naples, Texas. Private Jonathan T. Stroud, Waco, North Carolina. Private First Class Chance and Donner, Pierre, Minnesota. Private Vittorio Valdez Jr., El Paso, Texas. Private First Class Jesse L. Westfall, Akron, Ohio. Fourth platoon, platoon sergeant, was Drill Sergeant Ryan Henry, St. Joseph's, Barbados. The graduates of 4th Platoon Warriors are Private First Class Robert A. Alford, Augusta, Georgia. Private First Class Justin L. Archer, Whitfield, Virginia. Private Derek L. Avery, Crystal, Michigan. Private Brandon K. Betsy, Patoka, Oklahoma. Private Samuel N. Brown, West Mifflin, Pennsylvania. Private First Class Marcus G. Cabrera, Blanket, Texas. Private Joshua L. Carmichael, Perry, Iowa. Private Ian K. Chapman, Greeley, Colorado. Private Charles N. Catrill, Warren, Ohio. Private Darren W. Edmonds, Rydell, Georgia. Private Kenneth E. Beasley, Cozad, Nebraska. Private Christopher A. Fahey, Aurora, Colorado. Private Ian C. Farms, Laurel, Montana. Private Trenton C. Fleming, Mansfield, Ohio. Private Ronald G. Flurry, Westerville, Ohio. Private Michael J. Hazen, Davenport, Iowa. Private First Class Corey A. Dillon, Ada, Oklahoma. Private Ruslan Gonzalez Blair, Miami, Florida. Private Ian C. Hall, Clarksville, Iowa. Private Jonathan M. Hatfield, Milton, West Virginia. Private Jeffrey R. Hirschenberger, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Private Francisco N. Hilliard, Palestine, Arkansas. Private David A. Land, Columbus, Georgia. Private Brian L. Lands, Fort Madison, Iowa. Private Tanner D. Lawson, West Des Moines, Iowa. Private Eric A. Lesnar, Webster, South Dakota. Private Jerry L. Levering, Huntington, West Virginia. Private Justin C. Lovell, Marshalltown, Iowa. Private Dylan J. Martins, Neola, Iowa. Private Richard P. McCann, Desler, Ohio. Private Zachary T. McCoy, Hudsonville, Illinois. Private Edward D. Myers, Billings, Montana. Private Eugene J. Nash, South Charleston, Ohio. Private Alexander S. Nimmo, Loveland, Colorado. Private First Class Joshua C. O'Brien, Louisville, Kentucky. Private Benjamin W. Olson, Des Moines, Iowa. Private Stephen M. Ritchie, Bethlehem, Alabama. Private First Class Randall K. Obey, Spring Branch, Texas. Private Casey J. Rowell, Trenton, Nebraska. Private Hector Salinas, Alvin, Texas. Private Evan V. Schroeder, Posterior, Ohio. Private John M. Sexton, Hannah, Illinois. Private First Class Chase H. Shanklin, Whitfield, Virginia. Private First Class Nathan D. Smith, Somerville, South Carolina. Private Yamil Soto, Mocha, Puerto Rico. Private Brett S. Stott, Logan, Utah. Private Corey M. Thorpe, Beaver Creek, Ohio. Private Rugger C. Tincher, Georgetown, Kentucky. Private Shontina C. Trevino, San Antonio, Texas. Private Tron L. Wagner, Lexington, North Carolina. Private Christopher C. Whipple, West Columbia, South Carolina. Private Brent J. Weir, Ravenna, Michigan. Private Corey A. Wilcox, McRae, Georgia. The most highly motivated soldier of the Cycle Award is presented to the soldier who has shown the greatest overall improvement in attitude and performance. This award is named after Private Louis Burks. On the night of 18 August 1918, an act of heroism by Private Louis Burks, assigned to Alpha Battery, 19th Field Artillery, gave the regiment its motto, Per Scintillum Flammam, through the spark to the flame. The battery had fired over 2,000 rounds at the Germans as they attempted to capture the village of Rapella and Guild 415. The Germans retaliated with mustard gas and arsenic gases. During the battle, Alpha Battery had problems with the lights used as aiming points. Disregarding his personal safety, Private Burks took up a position in front of the gun line and lit matches to provide aiming points for the artillery. He continued this throughout the battle as the enemy shells exploded around him, saturating the area with gas, and his own guns were firing over him. Private Birch survived the battle unscathed, only to die the next day in a tragic accident. It is in his memory and honor that we present the Private Lewis Birch Award for Class 2706 to Private First Class Andrew Swanson, West Des Moines, Iowa. At this time, the 1st Battalion, 19th Field Artillery Battalion Commander, Lieutenant Colonel Andrus, will be presenting Private First Class Swanson with the battalion flag. During the cycle, there are certain standards to have met in order to distinguish as an honor platoon. For Class 2706, these standards were met by 3rd Platoon, led by Drill Sergeant Poole. Please give the regular serving soldiers of Delta Battery another round of applause. At this time, Captain Hewitt will present Colonel Baker with a certificate declaring her an honorary graduate of the class.